So yeah, today we're going to talk about why we choose homestead living. Hey friends, welcome back to Cattywampus Acres. Got a little Hulk going on out here. Hulkster. Hi buddy. Hulk's not really the touchy-feely type. We'll go out here and check on these pigs. Hopefully we still have them. Oh, I see them. Okay. They almost look dead, my goodness. Trying to give me a drink. It is a warm spring day today. Probably couldn't guess by my long sleeves. It's laundry day. So I just put this on because this is what worked. Look at these guys. And when I say why we chose homestead living, this is one of the reasons. This is hundreds of cells of seeds here and hundreds of cells of food. Onions are still actually, surprisingly enough, cranking along out there. Let me fill this up with water. Alrighty. So we finally, don't mind those, they'll come back. This water knocked them over a little bit. These right here, those are my favorite, the sun sugars. Oh, so good. Just waiting to become food. Yeah, if you didn't know, I had wrapped in plastic my first couple trays of seeds, which was a lot, and I thought I was doing the right thing. And I tried to listen to the experts, like Mr. Greg down there at Haas Tools, and when I actually talked to Greg face to face about it, and I said, Greg, you know, I didn't get any germination really at all, and I wrapped my seeds just like you told me to. And he said, did you put them in direct sunlight? I said, yeah, I did. I said, I put them in my greenhouse. He goes, yeah, that's the problem. I said, did I fry my seeds? He said, yes, you did. And so, lesson learned, either wrap your seed trays and don't put them in direct sunlight and heat like in your greenhouse, or put them in your greenhouse and don't wrap them. So I will learn next time. Let's see if we can find Tony. Oh, there he is. We almost caught him. Ollie, buddy, what's going on? You want to come say hi? Hey, where you going? Am I bugging you? Can't imagine I'm bugging you. He usually, yeah, there he goes. He's just making his way around. He likes the attention. Isn't that right? Raj boy, what you doing, buddy? What you doing? Okay. What are y'all up to, huh? What are y'all up to? What's everybody doing today, huh? Ollie, the sleep king, he's taking naps, he's squeaking his teeth. Little Raj, you don't smell too bad yet. You don't smell too bad yet. Peyton, how are you, ma'am? Oh, I'll be trying to rub his head on me. So that's what goats do. Goats like to itch their head. And so don't think he's having some kind of seizure or something. He's actually just trying to itch his head on my hand. Wow, man. Peyton says, leave Mr. Jason alone. Hey, sweet girl. Tina. Tina over there being Tina. Whoa! Oh my gosh. I don't think we caught that on camera. Old Hardy over there decided to take a little jump and jumped a little too hard. He couldn't, his legs couldn't catch him. I wish we would have caught that whole thing. Well, hopefully everybody's having a great week. A little warm. It's nice. We did get a little bit of rain today, which usually in Georgia we just get constant rain. And what I'm thinking happened is we just got all of our gutters replaced on the house and 5 new windows because of rain damage and water damage over a couple decades of not being cared for correctly. So what I think happened is, since we have new gutters to catch all that rain, we're not going to have any rain now. We have a lot going on lately. I didn't really winterize our milking setup, and so I need to get that up and running. I should have been milking already, but I haven't been, so I will share my failures with y'all as well. But yeah, we got to get Jolene and Veruca in the milk barn and get some of these folks on the bottle, because the soap business is in full swing. Make sure you check it out at cattywampusacres.com. We're going to be switching over our website very soon. So we just need to do a little check around today. I had work all day today, and we need to take a look around and see if there's anything else we need to take care of. Pigs got moved yesterday. That was absolutely exhausting. We did make a decision that instead of breeding Bonnie back there, I believe we are going to send her and Clyde to freezer camp. They are very ornery, and we really need to, here in our homestead, need to focus in on our goats right now. And we are definitely not in the business of starting a pork farm or anything like that. We are a goat dairy, and that's what we want to focus in on. And that's really what we're talking about today, is why we chose homestead living, and really why we did it is for self-sufficiency and to build a business, and that business is our goat milk soap. Look at those wildflowers. The pigs, when we were moving them over yesterday, did start rooting some of them up. They're jerks like that sometimes. These folks right here are one of the reasons we chose homestead living, because it is nice, even if you have just a couple of chickens, to be able to have eggs, fresh eggs that is, every single stinking day, and that's pretty awesome. Actually, sort of recently, I found out you can air fry your eggs, and what you do is you put them in there for like 15 minutes or something. I can't remember what it is. And they come out like hard-boiled eggs, but they are really delicious, and they're a great snack to take with you wherever you're going. Hello to this end of the farm. How is everybody? How is everybody? You know, I will say, even though Fiona doesn't really like me that much, I do miss her. That's for sure. Do y'all miss Fiona? Trying to trip me? So originally when we chose homestead living for our lifestyle, we chose it because it seemed sort of cool to have a couple chickens, and then it seemed even cooler, excuse me, to have a couple goats. That's why we got Mr. Buford and Bojangles here. But what we ended up finding out is that we just love doing this, and going and getting your own food and milking animals for your own dairy and your own cheese and milk and all that stuff, like, that ended up being a lot cooler than we originally thought. But then I started thinking to myself, what if we could make it more than just like, you know, occasionally eating something from the yard, and we could make it our business and our job. And so we definitely aren't fully self-sufficient or anything, and this is not our full-time job, but we're getting there. And I think it's the journey, as they say. And to me, coming out here hanging out with these folks is, you know, it's really a fun journey. It's you know, some people don't get satisfaction until they're done with their journey, but we get it every single day out here. And it's, I'll be honest, it is frustrating sometimes. These guys are frustrating. The pigs out there certainly can be frustrating. But what you have to ask yourself in the end is it worth it? And I'm going to say yeah. And any of you who already homestead, either a little or a lot, I think you probably agree with us. Because, you know, I think even here in America, we can even be sort of too reliant on other people for our food and the things that we use every day. Because if you can grow it on your own and you're able to, you know, make products from your own homestead, how awesome is that, where you don't have to go to the store and you don't have to be reliant on so many other people? You know what I mean? Thirsty? There was a snake in our water tote. I didn't even realize. I went over to get water and he stuck his head out. Just sort of like that. Yeah, the snake popped his head right out of there. Tried to get me. When we were at Gene and Tracy's in Alabama at Just Dig It Farms a couple weekends ago, I forgot to tell y'all that Lauren was walking in front of me. It was like Gene and Tracy, and then me and Lauren, and Greg and Sheila, and Jason, the other Jason. And we're walking through the woods over there, and I looked down, and it took me a few seconds to see it, but there was a copperhead, and I had never seen a copperhead close to my loved one. Not that close. It was real close, probably about an inch away, and it was a mean, really big copperhead, so I'm glad Lauren didn't get bit. So that was our little close call in Alabama. You can probably see the chickweed in here, but the onions are still growing. Nothing really too, no reason to stop them from growing at this point. Some of them are getting sort of big. Some of them are tipped over. These ones we probably pull once their tops tip over like that, but let them be for a couple days. Strawberries are all over the place. Elephant garlic, we got escape. Lauren actually had tied our asparagus up so we can let those ferns, or whatever they're called, grow up at the top there. This is our perennial herb bed. You have rosemary and what do you got there? Oregano, bee balm, rosemary, lavender, and finally we're growing the right kind of lavender. Tracy told us that we need to grow Spanish lavender. We were trying to grow English, and obviously that was not working. Clary sage, some lemon balm, and some mojito mint. So since we're talking homesteading, what our goal is back here with these perennial herbs is to eventually be able to not only eat them and use them for salves and stuff like that, or salve. Tell me down below what you call it, salve or salve. We also want to use them in our soaps. We have really enjoyed being able to hear from people how much they love the soap. And so what I think is really cool is the more things we can include from our farm, like herbs and things like that that are helpful to the skin, then the more of it we can include from here, then it's going to be better in the long run, and we can take a little bit more pride in that, you know what I mean? Y'all tell me if you see a strawberry I can eat. Just holler out. Oh, I see some. This right here, this is one of my favorite parts of homesteading. So good, so good. See if we got any figs popping in here. We haven't gotten to eat any figs yet, but I think, yep, there's one. I think this is our year. We are gonna get to eat some figs. Not sure about the apples or pears. Persimmons, look at all these persimmons popping. We got like 3 or 4 last year. Y'all look at this, man. Look at all these stinging persimmons. This is second year. Oh my goodness. They're all over. So exciting. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not expecting a ton from the apples yet. We have a couple pears in here. Here's one. Italian honey, fig. Don't see any yet. I was looking, this is one of our Santa Rosa plums, and I think think I saw, come on, gonna make a liar out of me now. I swear I saw some plums. I don't know. Y'all have to watch this later and see. But yeah, I can't see any right now. Peaches. This bad boy is getting loaded down with Alberta peaches. But I have to come out here and thin some of these because you don't want too many, because it'll take away from the good fruit. Oh, look at you. Saw you, stink bug on there, jerk. And our apple, we're gonna keep pruning it and just hope that apple, I guess there are multiple apples. And our berries, these are, if y'all can see that, there is weeds in there, but this is our berry row, and there are berries sprouting everywhere, and we're actually gonna have some elderberries this year. We have been eating from the garden. We have to finish, we have to get in here and finish the garden fence now that we moved the pigs out. Now that I can actually get over in that area, but yeah, we still got some stuff coming up in here. We ate some Swiss chard, we've eaten some kale. These onions are just an experiment, so whenever I decide that those are done, we'll just go ahead and eat those. Collards, Georgia Southern collards, those things are going crazy. Our butterhead lettuce, we'll see how much more we can get out of it. And then I seeded some edamame in here, and I seeded some, can't remember what kind of beans in here. So those are coming, and then look at all this more space we got. So much more room for food. The bees are pretty active. Let's see if I can grab this nuke package. Of course, I want y'all to see it if I get stung, because that'd be my own stupid fault. Hi. Excuse me. I can hear them. They got pollen all over them. Yeah, they're going to work. Y'all see that? Active colony. I love it. I've really enjoyed bees a lot more than I originally expected. Even though we didn't get to harvest a ton of honey last year, what we did get, I've been like savoring it and putting it in my tea and stuff. Oh, it is so good, y'all. Having honey right from your own homestead is amazing. Lauren's loofahs are coming out, and we're gonna put another panel here so the loofahs will be all over this. Yep, coming up here too. Yeah, they will. These loofahs really thrive in the really hot part of summer. They're like the hibiscus, so they'll be doing very well. Gave the pigs a shady area out here so they can get some shade and munch on whatever's out here. I don't see them. Oh, I hear them. They're out there. They can knock this down a little bit and find all kind of good morsels out here. I was watering this last night. I just planted some Yellowstone sweet corn out here, so I'm really excited that we're gonna have a patch of corn. And I think I need to get more. I wasn't gonna do that much. I had 300 seeds, and that might be enough, but for those of y'all that like corn probably know how amazing it is. Check out Lauren's rose bed. Doesn't it look amazing? All these knockout roses, they look absolutely gorgeous. No issues with anybody. Everybody's looking good and now topped off with all their waters and everything for the evening. So really the big thing we do these videos for is that we just want to inspire y'all. If you haven't started homesteading yet, we really want to inspire y'all to get started and start your own homestead, no matter how big, no matter how small, working with the space that you have. Because all this stuff I showed you today, that's why we chose the homesteading life. It's amazing. Even if you can get like 10 or 20% of your own food from your place, that's better than nothing, and it'll save you certainly a trip or two to the store, and it's so rewarding. Strawberries, fruits, and roses, and being able to just enjoy all this stuff out here, that is why we do what we do. So that's why, if you've ever heard our motto here, that when you homestead, you're home fed. And we say that, it's not just trying to be catchy or anything. We say that because it's real. Because when you do all this and you put some work into your own place, you get to eat from here, and you get to know where your food came from. You get to be healthier, and save money, and just it feel rewarding. I guess the big part of it. That's all we have for today. I really thank y'all for joining us like always. Make sure you're following us on all the platforms, YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, so you can keep up to date with everything that's going on here at the farm. But other than that, I guess that's all we got for today. We got stuff to do. This is homesteading, man. Homesteading life. And y'all got some stuff to do too. So as much as I'd love to sit out here with y'all all night long, we gotta go. We got stuff to do. We'll see you guys next time.